Hey y'all! So today I got something extra interesting, and no, it's not just my bass and my electric guitar there, it's actually the Lekato Guitar Amp, the JA05G to be exact. Now this is a plug-in amp, you just plug it directly into the socket on your guitar, because this is not meant for basses, and I'll show you why. But you just plug this in, it has its own speaker, it has its own built-in effects, and I think that's a pretty interesting concept, so I'm going to open this up and explore some of its features and show you what that sounds like. So let's open this right up. So just yoink. Now some of the features about this. It says it's a desktop amp, bass diaphragm, BT, I'm guessing that's Bluetooth, and lithium battery. So this charges by USB-C. It has an output of 5 watts, DC, 1 amp, etc, etc, etc. Whole bunch of stats on the back. Any other features here? No. This is from Lekato, and Lekato is a mid-tier to low-cost appliances, electronic appliances, musical instrument appliances type products. And I've had some of their products before. They're pretty good. Not the highest end, but they do work pretty well. So first things first, inside the box we have, of course, our little booklet of paperwork, our instructions, and of course we never read those. Next is some padding. And here's the amp itself. Pretty small. It comes inside the plastic packaging. It also comes with the USB-C cable over here. This looks like a white USB-C cable. Just gonna rip this open, I don't care. Yeah, so USB 2.0 on one side and then USB-C on the other. That's fine. Now I haven't charged this yet. I probably should, but I will think it has some charge left in it. So you can see this up close. It's got an interesting grill design here. This is made out of plastic, so it's not super durable, and it's not heavy. It's got a bit of heft to it, but it's not too high-end feeling, but it does feel pretty solid. It's a nice brick feeling here. It's quite chunky. Do we have a plastic thing covering this? I think we do. Do we get to peel it off? Oh, that'll be hard. Maybe I'll figure it out later. Ooh, no, it's coming off. Sort of. There's the protective plastic, of course, over the front. But what makes this difficult is that it doesn't have one of those tabs that you can use to pull it all the way off. And obviously there's also the knobs in the way. So it's kind of like just coming off in multiple pieces. Now maybe I shouldn't have tried to start removing this because now it looks weird. But now I'm like partially committed and I'm going to have to finish this. Alright, wait, we got it. It's coming off in pieces, but here we go. Not as satisfying as all in one, but, you know, it works. Ooh. Nice. Alright. So, the buttons and knobs in here are pretty simple. We have the on button. Let's see. Is that on? It kind of blinked. That probably just means it doesn't have enough charge. Anyway, there's the on button, there's the effects button, there's the tone button, and the volume button. So I'm just going to charge this up. It'll probably take a few minutes to have enough charge to use. There's the USB-C port there. It does have that flip up. That's pretty sturdy. That stays. I'm betting that once I plug this in, it'll just stay there, because that's a sturdy hinge. And it looks like, yes, it looks like you can also tighten it with a small Phillips head screwdriver in there. It's hard to see, but they allow you to tighten it in there. I'm guessing that's what that's for. Alright, I'm going to go charge it. Give me a sec. Okay, so I've gone ahead and charged this up a bit, during which time my cat has decided to join us. Alright, so I'm going to plug this into my guitar over here, the Art GW2. A pretty little thing. I'm going to plug that in to their port over here. Just going to plug this right in. Click. I'm going to, so it's really nice swiveling around over here so I can have access to it. Now, I'm going to be accessing it like this, so the controls are now just kind of upside down, but that's okay. I can kind of just go like this. Hold that on. Alright, looks like it's on. Now I'm hearing a little bit of static. Especially at the higher volume. I'm twisting the volume knob over here. But that's pretty loud for a small box like this. And it's not moving, just like I thought. It's just kind of holding its position there. So. That's pretty good. That holds itself fairly well. Let's see what that's like if I press the effects button. I'm gonna click that. Click. Okay, so that seems to have added some reverb. That's pretty loud. So yeah, and I can definitely hear more of the noise now. Let's see if you can hear that. Can you hear that? I don't know. It's not that bad. It's not very noticeable either. It's just a very small amp right here. So in terms of the signal that's going in and what's coming out, it's just gonna boost up all the extra noise too. Yeah, it's just like a little bit of a hum. Alright, let's click it again to see what the next effect is. Oh, you can definitely hear it now. Oh, let's turn that volume down. Ooh. Okay, you don't want to leave any strings humming, but it seems to add a bit of overdrive there. Pretty nice. So I wasn't expecting the built-in effects to be much of anything, and they don't seem to be anything super special. But that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, let's see if there are any other effects in there. Now that just cycles around to clean. So there's green, looks like, yellow, red, green. So there's 3 of them. Clean, some extra reverb, and then some more dirty sounds. And then there's that tone knob. A little bit of a change, not much there. Alright, and that's what it sounds like when it's plugged into a guitar. Now this is for guitars. I'm going to plug it into the bass, and you'll see that it's not really meant for bass. It's going to add a bit of extra noise there. It doesn't have quite enough oomph to really bring it out. It sounds okay, but you'll see. One sec. Yoink. Put this beauty aside. And I do want to use the bass just so I can show you it, so. Look at that guy, huh? What do you think? Alright, plugging this one in. It's just going to hang there. Now here's the thing. We're on a clean right now. But it seems to already be adding that noise, that kind of overdrive, that grit. I think that's an effect of it not having enough power to be able to just take the clean by itself. So it sounds okay. It sounds a little bit crunched, like it's a digital effect that's using too much processing power. But that's what it sounds like on green, and that's supposed to be the clean. So if we click the effects, that's yellow. I can hear the noise from this. That sounds the same. And now you can definitely hear it. So it's playable. It actually does produce sound. It just doesn't sound what it's supposed to sound like. It'll just kind of hide itself a little bit underneath it still sounds pretty good. The effect isn't amazing, but I still like it. I kind of like this box. I don't know. I might keep this handy on me. Like, you don't need an entire massive amp if you're just going to practice. Take this guy out. It's pretty neat, pretty neat. It does work for bass. Now, it's not meant for it, but it'll work. It'll work. All right. I'm just going to yoink this right back out. This will probably last a few hours on a charge. Now, I can't say exactly how long that'll last. It'll probably differ. But I'm just going to hold that off button. Now, it's not gorgeous. It's kind of a black brick right there that's going to be hanging from your instrument. But if you kind of hide it on the bottom there, and it's just going to be over here, it's not that bad. You're not going to be walking around with a cable. It's just going to be this thing, and it gets pretty loud. It's not production loud, obviously, but loud enough for you and anyone else in the immediate vicinity to hear it pretty easily, I'd say. I give this a quality control 07 pass out of quality control pass. It's got a little sticker on it. But anyway, I'll take it. I'm curious to know what you think, so let me know.